Hi, welcome to this video today, which is all about the best Forex traders in the world and what you can learn from them. And we're going to be looking today at Jim Rogers. Everyone knows who he is probably. They've seen him on the news channels, the man with the bow tie. Always very interesting and always very informative in my view. He started his career with the Quantum Fund with George Soros. That became probably the most famous hedge fund of all time. He then went on to form his own company, continued having a really good track record, and today you see him a lot on TV. He's a very visible trader, and he's always talking sense in my view. So what trading tips can we take from Jim Rogers? Well, the first one I think we can take is when he's interviewed on TV, they always ask him when he thinks gold is going to rise, or the US dollar, or whatever currency or commodity it is, and he'll just say, there's no point in asking me, I'm lousy at market timing. Now, that might sound a strange statement to many traders because, you'd think he'd be very good at market timing. Well, of course he is good at market timing, but I think the point he's trying to make is that, you can't predict exact levels of, what currency or commodities can go up or down. You have to wait for confirmation. Now, many traders today actually believe that Forex trading success is based around selling into a high and buying into a low. You'll see all the robot traders and signal services telling you this nonsense. It's not true at all. You can't predict Forex markets. You actually have to wait for the confirmation. You miss a little bit of the move, but you've got the odds on your side if you do that. You'll make good money. Now, another thing that Jim Rogers stresses is the need for patience in the markets. And, this is a trait that, we stress a lot. You shouldn't be trading very much. You hear all these people or traders on the net and forums, they're all saying they're trading a few times a day and all this. It's a complete waste of time. You're just trading low odds trades. You can make really good money trading just a few times a week or even a few times a month. And as Jim Rogers says, one of the most important things to do in Forex trading is to do absolutely nothing. You want to wait for trades, as he puts it, that are like money lying in the corner and you go and pick it up. So the trait of patience is one of the keys to success. You will not only reduce your drawdown if you're patient, you'll also increase your potential for profit dramatically. Another statement Jim Rogers makes is, I've never met a rich technician. And I think that's slightly tongue-in-cheek. But what he does is he does look at charts, which he's said in interviews before. But he's always looking at the conditions behind the moves. And I'm always in favour of this. At the end of the day, it's the conditions that drive the charts. The charts don't come out of nowhere, okay? So, always look at the conditions behind the charts. If a currency is really, really bearish and it breaks to the upside, that is a good indication that, you're going to see a good move up because the market's coming off a bearish extreme. It's just one example. But always, think about the conditions behind the moves and you will increase your potential for profit dramatically. Another statement that Jim Rogers made in relation to money management is, my advice is don't lose money, which isn't a great help because it's not very specific. We know this. But I think it's the one thing that traders always need to keep in mind. And it's not just, a statement Jim Rogers makes. It's just about every great trader out there. Pay attention to your money management as much as trying to make profits. Because everything is built upon preserving equity. The other thing I would stress about Jim Rogers is that he is a long-term trend follower, and that's where he believes the big money is. And I think most of the world's top traders are trend followers. It's a very, very out of fashion way of trading with retail investors because they all think they're going to get rich quickly by trading a lot and trading short-term moves. But if you look at the real pro traders, they are trend followers, okay? Looking for the big moves that will give you hundreds of thousands of pips. They're being patient and waiting on them. So I think that, if you learn anything from Jim Rogers, it's basically, the art of patience. You don't need perfect market timing. You can look at the conditions behind the move to reinforce your charts. And also, when you actually look at his demeanor, he is actually, he's a humble sort of guy. He's not a know-it-all. He comes across as very likable. And I think, a lot of people think the great traders are arrogant and all the rest of it. They're not. They're basically people who know what they're doing. They know they're not perfect, but above all else, they know they can make money if they've got a trading edge. So I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Thank you.